everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm heading off to a place called Nairn, which is in the Scottish Highlands. I've been there before. We often have gone every year as a family, so I'm looking forward to going back again. It's quite a long way there, hence why we're leaving quite early, but everything's packed, everything's ready, and we'll be heading off soon. So yeah, let's get going. So we have finally arrived in Nairn. What we've done in previous years is we've been staying in a cottage, and that's what we're doing again this year. This is my room, as you can see. The journey was a decent one. It wasn't as bad, but although it was raining at times. What I'm probably going to do now is get underway with unpacking everything, get clothes sorted, and some of the books that I brought along with me. I actually fell asleep. Not for too long. I think it was only for about half an hour, but probably was because of the long journey. But afterwards we did go for something to eat. I had scampi and chips, which was delicious. I think this evening probably not doing anything too strenuous. I think probably just read my book and maybe do a couple of other things, and then probably head to bed because I'm still tired. I was able to have a good and much needed sleep, especially after yesterday's long journey. I'll be having breakfast soon, but before that I'll probably just get on with reading this book. It's Michael Connelly, Two Kinds of Truth. It's like a detective-based novel, so I'm looking forward to reading all of that. And then, like I mentioned, I'll be having something for breakfast. I've just had something for lunch. There isn't anything specifically planned for this afternoon, so what I'm probably going to do is use as an opportunity to make some notes for international law. I brought a couple of international law textbooks with me just to make some notes for them, so I'll probably do that for a bit. Now, something that we've done every time we've come here is play mini golf. So what we're going to do now is walk over to the mini golf site and play a few rounds of golf, which should be fun. I did very much enjoy the mini golf. The sunshine was also out, which is always nice. What more can you want? Came back, had something for dinner. Now we're just going to head over to the Havelock and have something to drink. There's also a pool there, so that's just a nice way to end the day. Now, although I didn't play pool personally, it was just a nice, relaxing atmosphere. I did bring some international law reading to do, but it was just a nice way to end the day. Nice music in the background. Probably what I'm going to do now is make a cup of tea, and then at some point head off to bed for hopefully another good night's sleep. Having just had something for breakfast, I think what I'm probably going to do, at least for this morning, is just to continue on making some notes for international law and see how much of that I can get done. So I was able to get some international law work done. What we're going to do now is head over to the Havelock again. I'm going to bring my laptop with me. That's only because I want to do some editing of one of my videos for YouTube. So I had a good time at the Havelock where I was able to get the editing underway for one of my videos. We're now heading off to the bandstands to have something for dinner, which should be good. I very much enjoyed the food that I had at the bandstand. It was delicious. Came back and managed to get the international law notes done that I wanted to get done, so I'm pleased with that as well. Probably going to head off to bed soon because we're heading out tomorrow. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. So like I mentioned, we are heading out. We're heading towards a place called Rose Hearty, which is a fishing village. So that should be a nice place to visit. But that's going to take us some time to get there. So I think we are stopping off somewhere on the way for lunch. So we've decided to stop here at Spey Bay for something for lunch. This is actually the site of a dolphin centre. Don't know if we're actually going to spot any dolphins, but I'm taking the liberty to have a look around and see what there is. We might spot a dolphin, we might not. First of all, I'm afraid we didn't spot any dolphins whilst we were at the centre, but there were some lovely views whilst we were there, and then we obviously had lunch there as well. Rose Heart was quite a nice little fishing village as well. Arrived back in then, probably going to be having something for dinner soon. I think also I'll probably just get on with some note taking for landlord. So I had something for dinner which was delicious, and then got on with some notes for landlord. I actually managed to get quite a bit done. I'm probably going to have to bed soon, but I've had a really good day. Went to two lovely locations. Long journey has tired me out, but I've had a really good day. But we've got some interesting things happening tomorrow. But until then, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. The plan this afternoon from lunchtime is to go to Garden and then afterwards head to Pitlochry. Up until then, I'll probably just get on with some note taking for landlord, and then probably obviously be having lunch before we head off. So having just had something for lunch, we're now going to head off in a moment to Garden. There's a little abbey in Garden which we've been to before, so it'll be nice to go back there and have a look around again. And then, like I mentioned, afterwards we're going to head to Pitlochry, have a look around there, and actually also attend a show that's on there this evening. Garden Abbey is certainly a lovely place. It's very peaceful, very calm atmosphere. We'll probably be heading off soon to Pitlochry, probably having some dinner there, have a look around, and then we're going to watch The Crucible being performed at the theatre, which I'm looking forward to. So. I had a great time at the theatre yesterday. The performance of The Crucible was fantastic, really interesting, just great performances by the cast. Didn't get back until late, that's why I'm recording this morning. I think today is probably going to be more of a quiet day compared to yesterday. Probably just going to get on with some notes for landlord and perhaps do some editing of one of my YouTube videos. So I've decided to take a break from doing some note taking for landlord. I'm going to take advantage of this sunny day and have a look around, and then maybe afterwards head over to the Havelock just to do some video editing there, just a nice change of location. So after a nice walk, I went to the Havelock to do some video editing there. Then afterwards came back and had something for dinner. And then just for the rest of the evening, mainly relaxed and did some note taking for landlord. It's getting quite late now, so I'm probably going to head off to bed. So it would seem for at least this morning it'll probably be another quiet one. I think I'll probably just get on with some more note taking for landlord and perhaps read a bit more of my book, Two Kinds of Truth, which I'm certainly enjoying. I think what we'll probably be doing this afternoon is taking advantage of the sunny weather again and going to play some mini golf. Now that was fun last time, so it'll no doubt be fun again this time. So I again had an enjoyable time playing some golf, and then afterwards we went over to have something for dinner, which was delicious. I then decided to stay for a little bit and get on with a few bits and pieces on my laptop. I'm back now, and I'm probably just going to have a relatively relaxed evening. So I did have a relatively relaxed evening, just did a little bit more note taking, not too much, and there was a film on in the background which was quite interesting. I'm probably going to head off to bed now. So later on today we will be attending a mass, but before that I'm probably going to continue reading this book. Surprisingly, I've managed to read quite a bit of this already, so what I'm hoping is I'm be able to read all of this before I head home on Tuesday. I'm making good progress with this, and the mass was good. We're probably going to, in a moment, head over to the Havelock. I'm going to bring my laptop with me to do a couple of things there, and then afterwards we're probably having something for dinner, and given that it is Sunday, it'll probably likely be a carvery dinner. So I'll just give you a bit of a rundown of what I've been up to. So firstly we went to the Havelock to have something for lunch. We did indeed have a carvery lunch, that was very delicious. I then stayed for a bit and managed to get a few bits and pieces mostly done. Afterwards came back and had something for dinner, and this evening I've just been mainly getting on with some note taking for landlord. Probably going to head off to bed soon. It's our last full day in then tomorrow before we head home on Tuesday. So at some point today I'll be starting to pack everything up, ready to go home tomorrow. Before that, I've actually finished this book. Really interesting book. I've certainly enjoyed that. Probably just going to get on with some note taking for landlord now. Having just done some note taking for landlord, what I'm probably going to do now is start to pack things, and I'm probably going to start with my textbooks. Now you're probably thinking, hang on a minute, this is a holiday vlog, why have you brought textbooks with you? Well, I just thought I would use some of my time here when I'm not out just to do a little bit of reading in preparation for second year. For those who've watched my first holiday vlog, you'll know that I mentioned that we got our reading list around that time, so I'm just trying to do a little bit of reading and note taking whilst I've got the opportunity here. I'm making good progress when it comes to packing, having packed most of my textbooks now. We're now going to head over to the Havelock probably for the last time. I'm going to get on with a few bits and pieces, and we're also probably going to have dinner there as well. And then afterwards I'll be likely coming back and finishing the packing, in particular packing the rest of my clothes. I had a good time at the Havelock, very much enjoyed my dinner, came back, and one of the things I was doing was organising and packing my clothes, which is pretty much done now. Probably going to head to bed now because we have a long journey tomorrow from here to home. So very soon we'll be heading off home. I've had a brilliant time in there. It's just a nice lovely place, nice and quiet and peaceful. And obviously we've been to other places as well, like Pitlochry, and they've been brilliant as well. I've certainly enjoyed my holidays. If you've enjoyed this holiday vlog, then don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to share it. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, the links are in the description below. You can hit that notification bell to keep up to date, and you can also subscribe to my channel by clicking on the bottom right hand corner. And don't forget also to check out my other videos and vlogs, particularly my vlogs for my first year at Cambridge University, and I hope to see you all in the next video.